so shy. Wait, let me even check. My goodness, it's like, oh my gosh. Let me go and check. We are getting possible. Let me go and check. Let me go and tell people on WhatsApp that I'm like, I'm coming, guys. Happy Children's Day, everybody. Um, yay. I've been I've been trying to go live for the longest time, guys. And the thing is not doing. Wait. So I'm coming. I'm coming. I need to say it on my WhatsApp status first. So today I'm going to be sharing gists on Children's Day. My sweet children. Hey, Fola. My funniest childhood memory. That's what we'll be talking about. So I just have like 2 or 3 lessons I want to bring out from there. I think I did a write up like 2 years ago on, yes, I think 2 years ago on this my let me see, on my um I'm sorry, I'm distracted a bit, on my childhood memory. So I just want to talk about it. Then I'll bring some lessons. So I'm waiting for people to join, even if it's one person, guys, at the come. Coming, I'm coming. I'm so excited, guys. So let me share. How do they share links of live video? I don't know. Hey, your Lord, Masha, no. I will never be satisfied. So here I am, me with your presence, desperate for more, desperate for more, desperate for more, and more and more, desperate for more, desperate for more, desperate for more and more and more. Coming, fill my cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Oh, God. This thirsty of my soul, bread of heaven, fill me till I want no more. Is my cup filled up? So, guys, I think we can move on now. I really, really hope more than one person is going to join. But then that's not even the gist for today. Sorry. So, I was going to talk about the gist for one of my childhood memories that I wrote about 2 years ago. And so this thing is basically about um, parents listening to their children, right? There's this, I've heard a lot of people, I've heard a lot of stories of people that their parents, I won't use the word inconsiderate, because they have different system of bringing parents, different system of parenting. So I wouldn't necessarily say that they are not considerate. Maybe that's their way of parenting, right? But another thing I would like to talk about is the place of parents listening to their children. So let me start. My G. So hi guys, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Fola. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Yay, we have two persons. Yee. Thank God. Okay, so um I think when I was in, was it SS2? I can't remember. But I know that I was in senior secondary school. You know now, when you're in senior secondary school, you have your friends are having boyfriend and all. I love my dear, she boyfriend me. So there was this day I was with my mom. Oh, sis! Thank you. There was this day I was with my mom, and so we're fetching at the well. Similar, I wanted to say similar story of Jesus and that woman at the well. So I was fetching with my mom at the well, and I was like, okay, so because of the relationship I have with my mom, like we literally can talk about anything. That's just it. Like that's one of the things I love about my parents. Like they are so they are not like uptight people that you cannot talk to. Oh my god, we have three. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Three people alive. So as I was saying, literally like I can speak to them about anything. So I don't like have to hold up anything I have to talk to them about. That was why I had the courage to speak to her that day. I was like, okay, so mom, my so I didn't say, because what I wanted to talk about was about myself. So but I couldn't tell her that, mommy, I want to have a boyfriend or something. So I just told her that, mom, there is this one of my friends, that one GSS3 boy. Guys, be listening though. One GSS3 boy is asking her out, that is she supposed to say yes? My mom now saying, hey, that who is that your friend? I said, mom, you cannot know the friend. Bear in mind that my mom has worked in my secondary school before. My mom is a teacher, by the way, so she has worked in my secondary school before. And she literally knows almost all my friends. So even me, that I was saying that I don't know where I got that from, that I was like, mom, you cannot know the friend. So my mom now said, really? Guys, please, ignore any background noise. Na Naija we dey. So I was like, that, mom, you cannot know the friend. So my mom said, okay, so what do you want? I was not like, should he, that I'm asking on behalf of the friend, that I really want to give the friend advice, that is she supposed to say yes? My mom said, okay, now keep quiet. So my mom just started, like after we finished fetching, my mom just started lecture of how that's not the right thing to do at that time, all those blah blah blah. But one thing I noticed is that, and I years later that thing just came to my mind. Like my mom never said that, go and kneel down. Or something. Like my mom didn't even scold me in that way. She did scold me, but not like in the way that I would be scared to say something like that to her again. Like she didn't even react in a way that would scare me. The day I said it, I think I missed one of my friends. They were like, like where did you get that name from? I'm like, that's the kind of relationship like I have with my parents. Like you literally can tell them anything and they will not judge you at first. Like they will sit you there, if it's something for them to counsel you about, they will sit you down and talk to you about it. Like my mom most especially will not necessarily say, Oti your mobruku, Oti join bad gang. No. Sometimes she'll not even tell you anything. You just see her praying about it. That's the only thing you will do. She'll not even scold you about it. So one of the things I wrote about it 2 years ago is the fact that parents need to like listen to their children than talking. Like they need to do more of listening than talking. Because guess what? See, maybe if my mom had screamed that day and she was like, you want to be doing rubbish, you want to be doing this and that, maybe that would have scared me, most probably. Maybe I would have, what was it called, every other thing that I want to do, or every other decision, even if it's good or bad, I most probably would have kept it away from them because of the way they reacted at first. But then when parents learn to, I don't know the word to use, when they earn their children's trust by not reacting in a weird way, in quotes, by not reacting in a weird way, in quotes, maybe that would help them to like help the children not not be involved in something. Because see, something is that in children, right? Because children, they so we are, I'm a child, in case you don't know. So there's something about like maybe teenagers or a child, once you don't, they don't feel comfortable enough to trust you with their secrets, then there's a problem. Once they feel like, okay, so if I'm going to open up to this person is going to judge me, they would rather go and do that. And you know the problem with children is that you see that thing when they say sit down. If you do not tell a child that sit down, they most probably will sit. But once they tell them sit down, the first thing is, why should I sit down? Like that's like the first thing that will come to their, like she dummy. Like an average child, that's the first thing that will come to their, like, why should I sit down? Why should I sit in one place? And when you are telling them that, okay, so when a child comes to you and be like, don't do this and that, your child is not supposed to do this, when you're not even counseling them in the right way, they'll just be like, okay, so mommy, why shouldn't I have a boyfriend? So mommy, why shouldn't I move with bad people? Why shouldn't I do this and that? Like, cause some children. I mean, majority of people that will be watching this most probably are like adults, maybe people that are yet to give birth, at least they are future parents. But we should know that in our style of parenting, because different individuals have different styles of parenting. But one thing I want to tell us is like the ability to listen. Like, listen, do a lot of listening before talking and trying to judge them. Because I mean, I don't think anybody likes to be judged, because even as an adult, as an adult that you are, if anybody should like outrightly judge you if you are trying to seek their advice, there's this um there's this form of, what should I call it now, defense that you just wear, or you just neglect them, and any other time you just do your thing and follow suit like that. So I don't think it helps anybody. Yes. So another thing I want to talk about is growing up. See, there are some I won't call it, maybe I won't call it freedom. There are some things that I really enjoyed, that I mean I've heard from people that I'm like, okay, so does this thing really exist? So for a start, or personally, I don't love going out. Like, I really don't like going out. Going out is stressful for me, because I have to do going out mentally in my head. I have to go out in my head before going out physically. So it's more of a stress for me. So, but my siblings could go out if they want to go out. Like, if it's not in a bere or if it's not like you want to be wondering about. So if you tell my mom, for example, that mom, while I was growing up, if you tell my mom, okay, mom, one of my classmates is sick and we want to go and see her, she just asks like some questions, and once she know that it's genuine, she just say you should go. But if she now say, mommy, there's one of my classmates, she forgot one book, or just gave one nonsense excuse, and we are like, you want to go? My mom will say, no, no, you are not going. Like, they gave us the liberty that you could come to them and tell them that, okay, so I have somewhere to go, I have this to do and that, and they will still allow you to go. But once it's like, I don't know how she has that, let me use the word discerning spirit, to know that once you are about to say rubbish, or you are about to reading she say, no, 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 you are not going. So, but some of the things that my friends would do while I was in secondary school, like some people used to read in Rale. What's in Rale? Like, they just be wandering about in the night. I don't know what they are looking for. Next day in school, and for one, I never loved going out. But then at some point, I was really feeling that maybe me to be going out in the night or something. I'm really really grateful that that kind of opportunity I didn't get, because number one, I did not like going out. Number two, they gave us the liberty to go out, but to go out to go and do something reasonable. Like, you cannot just go out and say you want to go and, like, go possible, you don't want to come back to the house or what, or you want to come back and get beat and get your horse whip, get beaten. So could not go out. But at the time, maybe I loved it, maybe I didn't, but at least I could say that that style of parenting to me made sense, because we're not given the liberty, in quotes, to wander about and just move anyhow. But I'm so glad, because it really pays. I mean, looking back, those are the one of the memories, and I love. And one of my childhood memories that I would never forget. I think there's a video on the channel that I spoke about it. Ha, Omo. That experience was a very, very painful one. So if you've not seen it, quickly let me just you. So there is this. While I was in secondary school, no. While I was in secondary school, I I was supposed to be cleaning um one of uh one of our authority in the school at the time, his office. And so I sha lied. I lied that day that that they gave me money. So the person is my dad's friend. The person now told my dad one day, like, I don't know. You see, devil will punish you when he wants to do it. I know for some times that my dad now chose to go to their house that particular day. That's that the person was like, thank you. My dad was not thanking him for giving me money. It was not like he did not give anybody money. Ah. Hey, that's how my father reached house. And I was still sleeping. They just woke me up on the bed. Bah, 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 bah. I just woke up. What happened? I said, Shebi, I said, you know the problem is, they told me, this person gave you money. I was still affirming Iro. I was still affirming the lie that is true. I don't know that. Everything I've bust. Everything I've turned to yam pepper scatter scatter. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I was beaten that day. I was screaming. Oh my God. I had scars all over my body. I would never forget because my dad hardly beats me. Like, if he beats me for one thing, I would never repeat that thing. Like, never. Like, I literally, if I if I could rate my obedience growing up, I can say 7/10. Maybe not giving myself too much credit. Because if I'm, yeah, like, if I'm being corrected for one thing, I would never repeat that thing again. Because I hate being beaten in my life. Since that day, oh my goodness. See, Ojo talk, Ojero. In fact, I don't even want to be involved because, and I think that money, I was actually giving money, but I didn't say the truth. It was not the person that gave me money that I said, because the problem was the person that gave us money was works for we're doing a project at home at the time, so the person was working for us, and my mom had warned us not to collect money from him because it should be like they are paying him and he is paying us because amount of will not say, Uncle K, come and give us money, something, something. So my mom had warned us not to collect money from him. So he gave me 200 naira that day, but I did not want to say that it was the one that gave me money. And I said it's another person that he swept his office. So I shot beat. May we not be punished. But that day, no, no, no. It's one of the memories I will never forget. And like that thing, I don't know. You see, some people is in two ways. Some people when they get like when they get beaten by their parents maybe consistently. Well, I wasn't beaten for them, so I couldn't speak for them. But then I just feel like some of them just get um they just get used to it that wọn máa ṣe bí ewúrẹ́ tó bá nà wọ́n gan they will still do what that you said they should not do, they will still do it. So I think, but in my own case I never like to be beaten, so anytime I'm being beaten for one thing I can assure you I will not repeat that thing again. So guys, happy Children's Day everybody. I'm so grateful I could do this live video, guys. If you know how hard I've been trying to do it since, and these people, NEPA people, are being electricity people in Nigeria, they took light. Shout out to the beloved sister that gave me our power bank. That's what we are using. So thank you everybody that joined this live video. I'm so grateful. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Don't worry, I'll be coming live now. I'll be doing live worship session. Yes, I think I'll be doing that now. Since I have gotten what's it called, this live video. So thank you guys. I don't know how they save this video yet. I hope I'll be able to save it so that everybody is gonna see it. So thank you everybody. And I hope, how are you doing? Anyways, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. I'm sending you love and loads of love. Thank you so much for watching. And if you've not subscribed, please do subscribe. I love you so much. And I'll see you in my next video. Maybe my next live video. Yeah. Bye guys. Ooh. Thank you, Jesus. Bye. Hey, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. How will I save it? That's the cocoa.